Yeah, man. Decided to jump on. Wasn't really going to do it, but felt like I might as well try to report for a second. I go by the name of Awesome Nobody, and this is a sad, sad day in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Life has been taken to Young Dolph. And honestly, me getting more into like reporting and just me into more telling stories on YouTube, it's crazy to even have to say, like, man, the time has came where this man has died, and now the music community has to deal with it. Young Dolph was from Memphis. I'm not sure which part. I don't want to disrespect him, but we're going to look into pretty much the where he's from. Of course, on YouTube, we can't play his videos, but we can watch some of his content and just really check the YouTube and try to highlight him in a positive light. Because one thing I realized is that he was doing a lot of giving back, and I really think that's what it's about. I often quote that there is only love, and when I say that, I mean this world is is filled with things that will distract you from the real goal, and the real goal is love. And that's what it really is. And I wore this hat today. God bless whoever hating on me, because you know I'm sure that this type of action can have repercussions, and violence just begets more violence. And there's other people involved that sadly don't need to be involved. I did allegedly there was some retaliation in different parts of Memphis over this issue, and that's really sad to hear. Whether it was warranted or not, because it's a cycle, and it's us killing us, not us making a difference. It's just us making the mud thicker, pouring more water on the dirt. We need to dry that up, lay down concrete, build a foundation, and get our people out that mud. So I don't use that terminology, got out the mud, because I'm trying to get out the mud. I'm trying to bring as many people as I can with me. And so Young Dolph passed away in Memphis. He brought out the big toy. He had the camouflage Lambo. Rest in peace to him. And I'm sometimes I could be stubborn with my musical choice, right? But when you hear something, hear a tune, it just resonates with you. And it was really resonating with me with his music. You know what I'm saying? His tone. I'm really into this thing of music about tones. You get what I'm saying? He had a very engaging tone when he talked, when he spoke, very authoritative, very precise, and very confident. And he just was doing him, living life, and that's what it's about. Wasn't stressing the small things, and was just doing him. Uh, Young Dolph, aka Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. He was released his studio album in 2016, and I'm sort of reading this so I don't want to get it messed up. He released his studio album in 2016, King of Memphis, which peaked at number 49 on the Billboard 200 chart. He was featured on OT Genesis hit "Cut It." Oh, that's right, that was him on "Cut It." Yeah, which peaked at 35. And his he did have some children, and the song, the video is 100 shots. And unfortunately, there was some beef between him and Yo Gotti. And I remember when we went to LA. When I say we, me and my wife went to the BT Awards. And I remember when we were crossing the street to go to the Staples Center, now the crypto center. I had seen an announcement saying that he was shot at. And so at the Lowe's Hotel, and I remember thinking, like, man, they really trying to get this man. If you in LA, and I know LA is infamous for the drive-bys and all that stuff, but like y'all down there for the award show, and he was nominated. I think, allegedly, those parties involved was nominated. But man,
Story tonight, bullets fly near the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Tourists ducking and a rap artist was hit and seriously
he was
injured.
hit then.
Tonight, police say an ugly rivalry may be behind that shooting. Kick on Ice Crystal Cruz is live in Hollywood right now with the latest on this investigation. Crystal.
Hi, Jeff. Highland and Hollywood back open tonight. So is the Lowe's. But now we know who police want to talk to help fill in the blanks.
And I never had no
Oh man.
The LAPD now wants to talk with rapper Yo Gotti following a shooting in front of Lowe's Hotel in Hollywood.
The individual you've mentioned has been possibly identified as being involved in what took place earlier.
Damn, they got him tied up.
At this point.
Another rapper, Young Dolph, in critical condition.
He was in
shot
critical
several
then.
times in the body, and police say they have hotel security video they're now looking over.
In the video, an individual produces a gun, a suspect, and he fires toward the individual who was shot.
Detectives looking into the possibility of bad blood between rival rappers. Several months ago in North Carolina, Young Dolph's SUV was shot at 100 times, but he wasn't in it. Witnesses heard the Dolph's SUV between rival rappers. Several months ago in
Several
North
months
Carolina,
before that,
Young Dolph's SUV was shot at 100 times, but he wasn't in it. Witnesses heard the shots here in Hollywood, and nearby security video captured a person running from an SUV.
I've heard about 9 pops, like, pop, and then there was a series, and then it stopped.
After Young Dolph was shot, he walked to a nearby shoe store for help. The suspect's gold Cadillac Escalade was found at a gas station nearby, and officers detained 2 men for questioning. So again, tonight, officers want to speak with rapper Yo Gotti, possibly staying at the hotel along with Young Dolph's entourage. I just spoke with LAPD, who says Young Dolph now stabilized. I'm Crystal Cruz.
Man, he was in critical condition and he got stabilized. Holy smokes, man. I want to see what the comments say. It's a shame that it even comes to this. It's a shame because you know why? Y'all both getting money. Y'all both getting money. And y'all gonna do this? Y'all both getting money. I don't think they got comments. Oh, here it is. And so the first comment 3 hours ago, somebody said, damn, now they got him this time. So they hit him 100 shots in, let's say, early 2017, then hit him again in LA. And now he's in 2021. He passed away right before Thanksgiving, right before Christmas. Damn, y'all won't even let the beef go for Christmas? Damn. R.I.P. R.I.P. They hating on Dolph. People just dying. He was 36. And it's going to flip y'all out. I'm 37. You get what I'm saying? Dolph 36. I'm 37. Man, and I was in LA at that time too. I mean, we was up there all for the awards. So here's a comment. They saying I'm a big Young Dolph fan, but he named his album Bulletproof, basically mocking his enemies. You get what you asked for. That's not just because you name your joint Bulletproof, that don't mean you mocking your enemies. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? He could call it whatever. Y'all go to Hip Hop Chicken, but he can't name his thing Bulletproof. That's how if you come from where we come from, that's a badge of honor because everybody getting shot or shot at. But this the thing, like when you put in a position like Young Dolph was in, or even what I'm saying, allegedly Gotti is in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta give back. Y'all gotta get together. That's really what Jay Prince doing with Kanye, even though they beef is not even close to this real street shit. You know what I'm saying? But still don't even make people pick a side. Like, don't even put it in that same Biggie Tupac thing. You get what I'm saying? And these the real and honestly, the middle class is the real rulers, right? And so Dolph and Gotti, the real kings, right? And they got the real beef, not the phony fake, doing it for the likes beef. This real beef. I want to see how it started. Because I heard that it started with a girl, of course, and I'll be extra mad if this man Dolph lost his life over a girl. You get what I'm saying? I'll be really, really, really mad. I don't even know which one to look at. Oh, here it is. It say Why rappers are really scared of Young Dolph. I don't even really want to play this, but we'll see, man. We'll see. It looked like some clickbait, especially it might be somebody else's video and them commentating. Hopefully, it's no commercial. Of course, it's commercial. So, man, but let's see what the comments say from the beginning. It says this didn't age well. They were coming at him hard. I remember hearing the shooting stories, but you can't let your guard down ever. Rest on, Young Dolph.
You money neighbor.
Oh my God, more commercials.
His childhood being a living hell, 5 of his last 6 albums have charted on the billboards, and the independent rapper shows no signs of slowing down. Young Dolph has definitely made a name for himself in the music industry, with many beloved fans all over the globe. However, just like plenty of other rappers we cover on this channel, he has a controversial past and has quite a few beefs with fellow rappers and a criminal past. In today's video, we're going to delve into why rappers are really scared of Young Dolph.
Yo, check the
for all the
dude.
Juicy inside details.
Yo, check the dude looping this. Like, this is what we doing now. Like, we can't report our own
Interact with
culture.
us. Subscribe and hit the notification
You
button.
get what I'm saying? Like, we gotta have these like Dave Dad said, these vultures. You know what I'm saying? Reporting on the streets. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me get out here and try to give some sense. And I'm not really trying to promote the beef, but I'm talking
His
about
biggest rap artist in recent years, has developed as a popular figure in the rap game, with tracks like I Know and Down in the DM both raising the once independent hustler's national prominence. Yo Gotti has developed a mini empire for himself with his CMG label, which includes fellow Memphis rappers with the likes of Snooty Wild and Black Youngsta, among others. In addition to his stardom, while Yo Gotti is the most well-known Memphis musician of this decade, he has some strong competition, one of which includes up-and-coming rapper Young Dolph, a Chicago-born, Memphis-raised rapper who has been making some serious noise of his own. Young Dolph founded Paper Route Empire in 2008, and his high-class street music mixtape quickly became a hit, leading to collaborations with Gucci Mane and Pee Wee Longway. Dolph, whom Yo Gotti had earlier attempted to sign to his CMG imprint, was beginning to challenge his city's older statesmen in terms of buzz and fanfare, which would eventually cause a breach between the two. Young Dolph appeared on Sway in the Morning in 2014 after the release of his mixtape High Class Street Music 4, American Gangster, to discuss the project. Dolph discussed his decision not to sign a record deal with Yo Gotti during the interview, noting that he would rather see his personal investment in himself than grab onto another artist's movement. Young Dolph and Yo Gotti's feud became public knowledge. Dolph sent a subliminal shot at his Memphis counterpart on February 11, 2016. Dolph used Twitter to express his displeasure with Yo Gotti's burgeoning fame, stating, "Bra went from being my #1 fan to trying to sign me to being my biggest hater," in reference to Gotti's failed effort to sign Dolph to his CMG label. Despite that fact, Dolph did not mention Gotti by name. It was evident who Dolph's statements were directed at, and it was clear that Dolph's words would start off a series of events that would quickly escalate the fight. The beef between the two continued to bubble and rise between the two rappers. In 2017, Young Dolph delivered a bomb with Play With Yo B, a diss track directed at Yo Gotti in which the rising star removed his gloves and threw jabs below the belt. Dolph presents his opponent as a hater, rapping, "You came up rhyming, dissing 3-6 Mafia," in addition to harsh broadsides, and alludes to having relations with the mother of Gotti's child. In 2018, Young Dolph was the victim of a shooting in Hollywood and was transported to the hospital months later, pronouncing his fight with Yo Gotti to be old news. While facts were scant, it was stated that Dolph was outside of Shoe Palace at the time of the shooting, near the junction of Hollywood and Highland. Yo Gotti was designated as a person of interest by the LAPD just hours after reports of rapper Young Dolph being shot in Hollywood. Yo Gotti and Young Dolph were both staying at the Lowe's Hotel at the time of the incident, according to sources. However, it was later announced that he wasn't a person of interest anymore. A day after news of Young Dolph's shooting in Hollywood broke, the Los Angeles Police Department stated that a Yo Gotti associate had been charged with attempted murder.
I mean, it could be. I mean, I know these people name. I know these people name be affiliated. You know what I'm saying? But this dude could be acting on his own. It is possible that, people know people and be like, man, my beef is really with You know what I'm saying? The tough guy. Yo Gotti ain't tough. This dude tough. You know what I'm saying? That could be the real beef.
Yo Gotti's entourage was arrested the day after the shooting and jailed on $1 million of bond, according to Detective Megan Aguilar, an LAPD spokesman. It was later released, and the beef between the two rappers has seemed to quiet down, but we know for a fact that the pair are not friends in the slightest. Black Youngsta. When it comes to beef, Black Youngsta isn't afraid to get his hands dirty, especially when it includes old foes like Young Dolph. The two Memphis rappers have been feuding for years, and Youngsta has apparently decided to remind Dolph that they're still at odds just years later. Youngsta added a fresh chapter to the drama in August of 2020, premiering new songs on Instagram. Youngsta raps along to the beat while riding in the backseat of a car, aiming a gun towards the camera. Soon after, he opens the passenger door and fires a couple rounds, aimed directly at Young Dolph to emphasize his point. Youngsta was accused of shooting over 100 bullets at Dolph in Charlotte, North Carolina in 2017, prompting the video and Dolph tag. The accusations against Youngsta were eventually dismissed, but the bad blood continued to flow, as did Dolph's long-standing feud with Youngsta's mentor, Yo Gotti. Many assumed that Yo Gotti was to blame for Black Youngsta's decision to take the conflict into his own hands when he began dissing Young Dolph, but the CMG boss would say differently. Yo Gotti didn't address a beef with Young Dolph during an interview with Tim Westwood, but he did comment on Black Youngsta's recent shenanigans and threats against Gotti's opponent. Lil homie on the team, so I'm going to always give him the proper advice that I believe I should give him from a big brother standpoint, or just being the homie standpoint. Gotti states in the clip, "My advice? You know I don't move like that. I'm going to always tell, not only him, but any youngin', don't handle your business like that." Legal issues. Crew arrested for gun possession. Young Dolph, a Memphis rapper, made the news once again in 2018, but it was because of his crew members. According to online sources, the rapper was the only member of his entourage who was not caught during a Hollywood gun bust. A traffic
As you should, man. As he should not have
stop
been.
on Sunday resulted in the arrest of 3 males who were in the car with the rapper. They were all detained for having a handgun in their hands. Because Dolph, whose true name is Adolph Thornton Jr., was not armed, he was released during the traffic check. The traffic stop, according to online sources, was not far from where Dolph was shot in September of 2017. According to online sources, the fact that Young Dolph and his entourage had been shot at before could be the reason why the gang was strapped. Young Dolph's feud with an artist signed to Yo Gotti's record company, Black Youngsta, is well documented, with the two groups exchanging gunfire on many occasions. Almost arrested in 2019. Even if it was just for a short time, Dolph was once again in the hands of law enforcement. Police stopped Dolph while he was driving around in Fairburn, Georgia on November 8, 2019, according to a report published by TMZ. Dolph
These niggas be deep south, boy. They in the deep south. They down there in Georgia so deep. The cops ride horses. I do with them Rangers, boy. Holy smokes. Look, man, that's real beef. That's what you call real beef, man. Real beef. Nonstop. And I just said violence just begets more violence. At some point, somebody just either gonna have to ease up, you know what I'm saying? Take the dishonorable discharge, you know what I'm saying, to avoid the box, because it's a shame to have to see both guys in there, you know what I'm saying, or just one, you know what I'm saying. And unfortunately, Young Dolph passed away today. You know, he was getting paid, he was doing a lot of good things. I wanted to go to my Instagram for a second too, because um he had a couple of videos up there, and said I wasn't going to, you know, play anything without showing him in a positive light. So I'm gonna show him in a positive light right now. Mm-mm. The hell? All right. So this is my Instagram page, y'all. Sorry about that bird on there. I wasn't even You know what I'm saying? I am awesome nobody. Check me out. Follow me, like, comment, and subscribe. You know how it goes. I wanted to show these clips real quick of Young Dolph. So here's the original clip. Oh, I gotta go to the video. See post. All right, here we go. See, that was a Lambo.
Ain't no way these folks just straight came and ran down on Dolph. Dead ass. I figured it. That's what I'm saying. Bro, no. These folks just straight kill Young Dolph.
So they knew on the scene he was dead. I guess because he ain't leave. They like, well, he can't be hurt.
Ain't no way these folks just killed.
I'm talking about them folks is might lit that mother now, Lord.
So he must have been in that store,
man,
small.
Block. Yeah.
He must have been right there, and they just hit him.
Man, I already got what I had to
50
get.
shots in that small space, and he was just hit. Like,
You was shooting down them homeboys. They weren't paying attention. They was looking in the stove trying to order food.
You hear the girl in the background say he was looking in the store trying to order food.
I'm talking. They man was dead. Yeah, I ain't never seen no shit like it. I'm talking about my first time out my ever life, my whole life, ever seen some shit like this. My whole life. They want us to leave the scene and shit because they blocking us off and shit. I'm finna roll. Hold this back. Dolph, he dead, yeah. They just shot it. It was some niggas that pull up and just let off over 50 shots. I'm talking about busting. I'm talking about I'm standing. You want to go down there, baby?
See, look, guns are loud. People make it seem like it's hard to pull a trigger.
And shit.
That's all they doing.
And me and my baby getting out the car. And I'm talking about before I even got to the door, shells go open up the door and shit. I'm talking about all you hear gunshots. So I'm looking. Come here, I'm grabbing my baby to see where they coming from and shit. They man was dead, yeah. I ain't never seen no shit like it. I'm talking about my first time out my ever life, my whole
like it. Damn. Yay. I got some more stuff with Young Dolph. Look, Baltimore out here getting crazy too. The brink of 300. Leaders need to take. Yeah, man. Gentrification is next. Damn. So, man, it's getting crazy out here. So Young Dolph hit. Young Dolph shot and killed in Memphis. Law enforcement. Young Dolph shot and killed in Memphis this afternoon. And I said, guarantee they try to blame Yo Gotti because in 2017 he was interested in the murder. But I wanted to play this.
Bro, it was hard on us growing up, bro. Yeah. Bro. I swear to God, bro, I remember walking out the house.
Let's go. Hello.
Like you always giving some.
This was actually a really good. Yo, $1 million worth of games. Stay getting.
Like you always giving something away. What's that about?
The legendary interviews right before the people pass away. They had Vaughn, and then now they got Dolph. They had Dolph. It's not like it was new. They had Dolph. They been had Dolph. It was Vaughn, and now it's Dolph. Man, I'm just like, yo, they stay with the $1 million interviews.
Bro, it was hard on us growing up, bro. Yeah. Bro. I swear to God, bro, I remember walking out the house, walking down the street, finna go around my boy's house, or wherever I'm going, go around my cousin's house. Bro, just thinking, bro, cause just like, damn, bro, I wish we had like, bro, damn, bro, I wish I had somebody pull up on me and just throw me a dub, throw me a, like, damn, bro, I wish, know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. I just, bro, like, I don't know, bro. It's like I just remember all this shit, everything, like the sleeping on the floors, my partners, they situations, just everything. So it's like I just be thinking to myself, like, bro, do some shit you ain't never did. I mean, do some shit for somebody that you ain't never did shit for you.
Right.
Now I mean, my whole thing be just to give, bro. You know what I mean? Cause you listen to me, Roger, be like, right, nobody never gave me shit. I ain't know what this is, that, this. So me, I just be like, bro, shit, me do that shit for somebody. You know what I mean? Like,
that's some dope shit.
I was gonna give somebody 100,000, but I had to think about that shit. And it was like, man, bro, you give that one person that 100,000, that's cool, but bro, that's only one shot, and there's one like that one person getting that 100,000. And like, bro, split it up, bro, and give away 25,000 to 4 different people, bro.
Like you always giving something away. What's that about?
Give it, because I mean, it's love. It's love, man. It's meant to be given. It's meant to be given. They had some footage here when I thought I put it on my. Instagram, but I guess not. You know what I'm saying? But Young Dolph is here, man. Was here. Key Glock, man. I didn't realize Key Glock was his artist because I've been feeling Key Glock for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But it's a tragic lifestyle, man. The way it comes full circle, man. But he was just in the Boosie movie. Was he in the Boosie movie? I think he was just, you know what I'm saying, shouting it out. But man, I mean, man, he about to go. So him, they said he owned his masters. You get what I'm saying? And he's signing people, and all they masters is going up. You know what I'm saying? He look crazy right there. All right, well, look, man, sad news. I just want to get up here and show some man the light. I did have respect for Young Dolph. I saw him doing his thing. And you know what I'm saying? Until next time, yo, God bless all those who hating on me. Stay positive. And remember, don't repeat the cycle.